Hi, welcome to another weekly update. We're entering the last week of February, exciting time of the year, a lot of stuff going on. So right off the get-go, baseball season has arrived. Pitchers and catchers reported earlier this week. Unfortunately, the Giants failed to send me an invitation to try out for the team. I've been waiting for that invitation, wanting it since I was a little kid, but hey, maybe next year they'll be looking for that 50-year-old, slightly husky backup catcher, and I'll get my invitation then. Like Jimmy Valvano once said, never give up, never give up. So I'm still hoping. So, hey, with that being said, another exciting part of the year is that it's springtime. March 1st is just around the corner. We all know that's the official start of floor covering season. You'll be seeing a lot more customers come in. People are going to have more money to spend. They're getting those tax returns. People are wanting to redecorate their house. They're painting, they're fixing up, they're puttering, they're spring cleaning. They're making an investment in their home. People aren't moving as much, so they're taking their existing homes, putting money into them. So look for the walk-in traffic to really increase starting in a week. Look to be setting up more estimates and closing more deals. So a lot of exciting stuff in the near future. This week's topics. First off, I want to recognize the Cupertino store as the store that could and will. Midweek, I think it was Wednesday actually of this past week, Cupertino was in second place in total sales throughout the entire company. I think that's the first time ever in the Cupertino history. So I want to give a big shout out to Shauna, Donnie, Brian, and Bob. Great team over there. You guys are working hard. You're making dreams come true, making things happen over there in the Cupertino store, and you're actually putting a little pressure on the other stores. Everybody's kind of recognizing the numbers that you're posting, and they're getting a little antsy with you guys kind of nipping at them a little bit. So keep up the good job. You guys are really doing wonderful things over there. So along with that, I want to recognize the behind-the-scenes staff of S&G. Okay, there are some unsung heroes that do a wonderful job on a daily basis that make the S&G team and S&G itself look really good. And specifically, I want to recognize John Agorzat over there in Santa Clara with his right-hand man, Eddie. You guys are doing a great job shipping, receiving, loading up the installers, getting the material out, trucking it up north and everything. Wonderful job, guys. Over in Rancho, we've got Mr. Ray along with his part-time helper Nick that are getting the job done excellently over there. You guys are keeping track of all the material, what's coming in, what's going out, loading up the installers, customers. Great job, guys. I know it's a tough job and a lot of time it goes underappreciated, but know that we're recognizing your efforts and appreciate what you do for us. Also, the behind-the-scenes staff of the ladies in the office. If you ever want anything done, if you ever have a question, special project, collecting money, new signs, not sure how to write up an order, what to do here, enter something in the catalog, what to do there, you can always go to one of these three ladies. And that's Ingrid, Carol, and Crystal up in Sacramento. Great job, you three ladies. You really keep S&G going. And man, you are a great support, a great security blanket for the whole team. So again, thanks a bunch for the awesome job you guys do for us on a daily basis. Okay? Another thing that happened this past week was you got an email from Teresa about the Wells Fargo financing. Okay? It was brought to my attention that our Wells Fargo, the financing applications have dipped dramatically over the last month and a half or so. And I got to believe that's because we changed the program. And usually when sales drop in a certain area, we come out with something new, it's usually an indication that people aren't comfortable with what we're trying to do now. And by people, I mean the sales staff. Okay, so Teresa took the time, Wells Fargo, they sent out a payment calculator, and I know if you guys get comfortable with it, you're going to see your financing amount of applications actually increase again. There's two things about financing you have to remember and why we offer it and why we try to promote it. One, it's a proven fact when people finance, they spend more money. They're willing to spend more money, make a few extra payments to get the product that they really want. And two, stores that do a lot of financing actually have a higher margin. People not only spend more money, but they're willing to pay the price that it's posted at. They don't negotiate quite as hard when they're financing. So get comfortable with the financing, and you're going to see definitely a correlation with the amount that you're selling and the margin you're selling it for. Remember, everyone deserves the very, very best that they can afford, and maybe even a little bit better than they can afford or want to spend, and that's where the financing can come in and pay dividends. Okay? Another email that's going to come out to you is was an article that came out a few years ago by a gentleman, Kelsey Kramer, and the article is entitled, "When Should I Drop My Price?" I ran across it the other day, and boy, does it really hit home with the video that Bill and I shot a couple weeks ago about getting last looks. So do me a favor, read the article. You should be getting it early next week. Read the article and then watch the video of what Bill was talking about in getting last looks. And boy, it should really hit home. Practice those techniques, learn from them, and again, you're going to see your sales soar and you will get last looks. So take a look at those two things. Okay. Another email that came out to you just today, actually, Friday, was a questionnaire about the new carpets, or the carpets that you enjoy promoting, selling, showing, what products you feel are the best values, or what products you feel are best. We're going to be looking at new products at the end of this week, and I wanted to get some of your input, the salespeople on the floor that are intimate with the products, that kind of have your favorites that you show. I want to know what they are. Okay, and if I can get all that information from all the different salespeople, it's going to help us change the floor, get more of what you feel comfortable selling, and some of the products that we don't sell, boy, there's no real reason of having them, right? If customers don't like them, if you don't enjoy showing them, if you don't like selling them, why have them? We can get more of the things that you do like to sell. So take a few minutes, answer the questions. There's no right or wrong answer. It's just kind of your opinion. And I'd love to get that feedback, okay? I need it by this coming Wednesday, though, okay, in order to get the information, decipher it, and for us to look at the new products, okay? Another thing that's coming up, and that is the amount of estimates, okay? As the walk-in traffic increases, our estimate count should be increasing, okay? Obviously, it's not by accident that we sell 65 out of every 100 estimates we do. Our closure rate is usually between 60 to 70% every month, and that is because our estimators do a great job when they're in the home. We are second to none with as far as the on-time record, as far as the accuracy, having the computer, our estimators being knowledgeable when it comes to the installation, as well as the sales techniques. Excuse me. Okay? The more estimates we set up, the more jobs you're going to sell. Maybe it's a bad thing to say, but when I'm in Rancho or one of the other stores and I don't see any of the estimators around, that's a good sign. If I could go weeks without seeing the guys up north, I'm like, awesome guys, we're setting up a ton of estimates. That means we're going to sell that many more jobs. So keep pushing for those estimates. It's a sure sign that things are going to get better as far as the sales numbers. Okay? Last thing I wanted to touch on is, when is S&G at its best? Okay, and that's just kind of a generic question. And I'm going to give you the answer. We're at our best when we're playing as a team. Okay? There is no I in team, as they say. And what I mean by playing as a team, that is utilizing everyone's talents collectively for the good of S&G. Okay? Specifically, I'm referring to the flooring consultants, floor managers, and store managers, and tag teaming customers. Okay? And what I mean by that is, let's say someone's with a set of customers and I've finished and I'm not doing anything, not on the phone or anything. It is a great technique to wander over and just throw a little, hey, that looks great on the floor, or boy, that's a wise choice, I love that product, great color, whatever. Kind of giving a added validation. And as you get comfortable doing that and working in teams, you're going to notice a few things. One, if a customer comes back and you're not, and it's your day off, they're going to go right to the other person because they kind of have a bond and a rapport. Two, you're going to actually be able to interact with the customers. You're going to notice a lot of customers are more comfortable talking about females as far as fashion and color, and they're more comfortable talking to males about durability and longevity. Okay, so working with the male and female teams is a great way to increase your sales. Okay, remember, as they say in baseball and all sports, the name on the back is never as important as the name on the front. So S&G working as a team is the way we need to be. Thanks for watching.